My plan tonight is to make a start on the rear set plates. This is the original one. It's a very old Harris one, when they used to stamp Harris in the actual aluminium in the face before they CNC'd them. So that would have been original, like 86, no 87, something like that, whenever. And this is some bits that I've had kicking about, like second hand odds and ends, but I don't have any toe pegs. So my plan is I'm going to just, well, make a couple of toe pegs on the lathe, and then I'm going to polish all this up, anodize it all, and then I'm waiting on the rear master cylinder to come. I've got a Harris one coming, which I'll anodize as well, get that done, and yeah, and then get them fitted up on the bike, and hopefully they should look good. Length, I don't know what length it is, maybe 2 meters of 16mm 6082 T6, which is perfect for the toe pegs, and 6082 T6 anodizes very well as well. So this is ideal for what I want. So I'm just going to cut a length off, and then I'll just make, I don't know, 2 or 3 or whatever. Just make them as I go. So the tapped hole is going to be M6 by 1. So tapping drill should be around about 5. It's 5.04. So that's plenty good enough for that. That'll do. Just taking it down to 14mm. Then I can do the 8mm section in the middle where the rubber sits. So it's taking shape. Just going to cut it off now. Face that end off. I've got to put a bit of a chamfer on that edge and then tap it, and that's ready for anodizing. That's it. That's the hole tapped. I've just got to deburr it, clean it up where we need it, and that's it, finished. Well, that's it. That's that one made. That's the rubber that goes with it. Obviously I'm going to put that rubber on after it's anodized. It's pretty much a copy of the Harris ones. There's the sizes there. I think I made that 3mm, the base, instead of 2, just a bit thicker. And I made that thicker as well, that end there. I can buy a toe peg on Temu for £2.47, but where's the fun in that? Right, well, that's that one done. Obviously I'm not going to put it on. It's bolted from the back. It's got a spring washer in there as well, so they're just ready to be cleaned up, polished and anodized. I have got a spare pair of plates as well somewhere. I'll have to look for them. That's both of the toe pegs made, and I've made the adjuster for the height of the lever as well. That's easy enough to do, just offset it. So just gearing up, stripping the rear set assemblies down, getting it all ready for anodizing, which I'll do this evening. Haven't decided on colours yet. That face there needs to be polished, and that'll come up like a gloss finish then. If I don't polish that now, it'll come up as a matte finish, and I don't want that on it gloss. I've got new pegs to go in to take the place of those ones, slightly longer as well. Although they're alright, it would clean up, but I've got new ones anyway, so just makes sense to use all that. I've made a tool to press that inner bush in and out as well, so obviously I need to take that out prior to anodizing, and and I'll probably clear anodise these, do these black, might clear anodise them, and I might do those blue. We'll see. So that one's been polished, and that one still has to be done. Just got to get that surface grain out, because that will show up. Any little imperfections will show up through the anodizing. So if you want it like shiny anodizing, then it has to be mirror polished. Likewise, the anodizing will pick up all of them machine marks, which look quite nice with a Harris logo and that. Right, now to start the second one. I need both hands to do this, so I'm only going to start it. That's just there, just starting it on the wheel. It comes up quite well. This is my anodizing setup. Got me dyes, I've got black and blue. Under the bench I've got red and green as well. Titanium wire. I only ever use titanium. You can use aluminium as well, but 0.8mm titanium is, I've found, the best. It's quite ductile still. You can sort of twist it and bend it. Anything thicker than that and it don't like sort of turning and twisting. Tub of caustic soda. That I use for stripping off the original anodizing. So if I've got a part and I want to redo it, I'll strip the anodizing, mirror polish it, and then it's ready. Then I can re-anodize it. That's just deionized water, just for cleaning. I will set up another tub just with normal tap water in. This is sulfuric acid and water. So 1 part acid to 10 parts water. That's the electrolyte that we use for anodizing. My power pack, which is a 30 volt, 20 amp supply. So that's good. I could, if my tub was big enough, I could do a yoke in there, just about. There'd be hot plates. That there is for warming the dye up. The dye seems to penetrate the anodized part better if it's warm. Not hot, but just lukewarm. That's all you need to do. And that's my big pot. I normally fill it up to about here with boiling water. Keep it on simmer. And then once you've anodized the part and it's been in to the dye, then you seal it with that. You basically, you hang it in the steam for a minute or so and then put it in. And what it does, that seals the dye into the surface of the anodized finish. The minute you degrease and clean any items, if you touch it with your skin and put the oils out your fingers on it, when you anodize it, you will get fingerprints in it. So obviously latex gloves or whatever is the way you put those on, and that stops any oils and stuff getting on the surface once you've cleaned them all. Dye's warming up. It's not on now, it's just literally just warm. That's heating up. I'll bring that to the boil. I've still got like 40 odd minutes to go, so I'll get that up to temperature. Once it's boiling, I'll turn it off, and then 5 minutes beforehand I'll just turn it on just to warm it up. You can see the little bubbles coming off of the parts in the electrolyte. See it bubbling away. Still pulling good 11.3 amps there. Boiling water is on the go. It's not quite boiling, but it's nearly there. I've got black in a saucepan and then I'll put blue on it, so I heat the two up at the same time. Right, that's it. It's been in for an hour. Turn the power pack off. I don't know why, but the earth lead that's attached from the power bank to the lead sheet isn't connected properly. I'll have to have a look at that. It's probably just a bit of corrosion or whatever. But thankfully I've got another lead, so that's fine. Right, let's turn that up. Bring that up to the boil. That's the blue, which were good. Black in with the rest of it, just to warm it up. That's it. Right, that's that. So let's see. Oh yep. They look like they've taken quite well. So I'm going to get me a bucket of water to start with, just to wash them off. And then be de-ionised. So let's do one at a time. So I'm going to do that blue. Leave it in there for about a quarter of an hour. I'll do the other toe peg. Right, let's see. Fiddly. I should have put them in the de-ionised really, but never mind. That's going blue as well. Try and keep tidy as I go. Right. That's it. So I've just got the 2 footrest plates to do now. I could seal it like that. It's quite a nice colour actually. It's like a silver. In fact, I think I will. I'm going to keep that as it is. I quite like that. Just leave it in the water for now until that comes to the boil. That's the other one. Yeah, if the back I didn't polish the back, and you can still see the grain. Even though it's anodized, you can still see the grain. Whereas here, it's more of a polished kind of finish. If I was to put it in the dye, yeah, it'd be like a gloss anodized finish on the thing rather than a dark finish. So that blue has been in for 5 minutes or whatever. That looks quite good. That one not quite as long. The plate isn't, it might be alright, it might just need to be left in for a bit longer. And that's taken quite well. So it's difficult to get 100% rate, like rating on the connection. If I did more of it, I'd probably get it 100% right every time, but unfortunately last time I did any anodizing was 3 years ago, and you rely on a decent connection for it to anodize. So I'm going to put these in, boil these. In fact, I'm going to put it in. It's the boiling water that seals the surface. Yeah, they look quite nice, I like them. Water back over in the corner. I struggle with space in here, so I have to kind of fiddle about with everything. But never mind. So I heated the black dye up, and after that I didn't use it. So just put the lid gently over till it goes cold. Yeah, they look good. They do look good. I'm going to swish it out in cold. Yeah, I'm pleased with that. So I made it a couple of days ago and I anodised it tonight. It looks quite professional. Even that's taken quite well now as well. As I say, normally you have to leave them in a bit, just so that the bits take, the dye takes and what have you. See, that's gone quite dark. I'm going to leave them in for another 10 minutes. I'm going to go in, make myself a coffee quickly and come out. And we'll see how we get on after that. So the blues come out really well, and I think that's about as dark as it'll get. Yeah, they're all pretty much the same, so what I'm going to do now, just wash them off in clean water, and I'll put them in to boil to seal them up. Yeah, they look good. They do look quite good. From experience, when I started anodizing about 10 years ago, the early stuff didn't last, i.e. it faded, and I found out afterwards why. It's basically, it's because I didn't seal it for long enough. So when I do it now, I leave it in for like 20 minutes. It's probably a bit over the top really, but it doesn't matter. It will fade a little bit in the boiling water, but not a great deal. So I'm just going to leave that now. Let's put the lid back over on the blue. obviously let it cool down before you seal the lid, and yeah, we'll have a look, see what they come out like. It's been in about 10 minutes now, boiling away nicely. Yeah, that's all right. There's thicker bits on it, but once it's polished, they look a lot better, they're more uniform. These plates have been in for quite a while, so I'm going to take them out now. Yeah, give it another 5 minutes. That's the toe pegs done. They come out alright actually. That's the last bits going in now. So I'm going to do the pegs clear, the levers black, and that little thing there blue. Right, that's the next lot done. They look alright. They look good. Right, I'm going to clean this water out because that blue will go into that. So I'm going to clean it out and then put it in the dye. Well, I did these. I'm not happy with the colour. They come out brown almost. So I put some polished ones on. I've got a few sets of these. I think I'm going to leave that polished against the rest of it, against the black and the blue. I think it looks all right actually, don't look too bad. When it comes out after being boiled, the sealing process, there's a bit of dirt on it. So all I do is just use normal car polish and that just cleans all the crap off. And that is good enough to get all of the powder off of it. And then once they're polished up, they look good. You can soon see if there's any left, just to go over it. But yeah, that one's all right. Cloth's a bit damp, which doesn't help. So they come out quite well. The black always comes out really good. The blue's a bit hit and miss, if I'm honest. Comes out a bit patchy. I'm sort of, I've only done a few bits of blue before, and I must admit I'm not overly pleased with the result that I've had from it. So there's a fair chance that I'm not gonna keep the blue. I might end up stripping them and maybe do it then black as well. We'll see. We'll see what happens. That's them assembled. I'm going to do the master cylinder black as well. As I say, I might change the colour. I'll see how I feel. But yeah, they look alright. I'm pleased with those. I quite like the silver, like the grey look of the plates. I didn't really like the polished look. I'm going to have some blue in the bodywork, hence the bits of blue. I've got to make some adapter plates because these don't line up with the holes, but they'll be done in such a way you're not going to see them anyway. I need to work out the distance between the seat and the peg. I need about 420mm for comfort. And then, yeah, I'll fit those wherever they need to go, basically. But yeah, as I say, you're not going to see that. I might even do it, like raise it up a bit or whatever, just to get me distance. And I've also decided I'm going to sateen the frame. I'm not having it polished. Can't stand that polish look, looks pants. So I'm just going to work over it with Scotch-Brite, and I've got a wheel here which I use, this Scotch wheel. So just going to go over the frame and the swing arm and sateen it all, bring it all sort of down to a sheen rather than a high sort of polished finish.